Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. When the next bull run for XRP begins, it will have more backing than ever before. Now, this encompasses both small-scale retail speculators and larger systemic ones. Think of it like the foundation of a coin. On January 4, 2018, XRP reached an all-time high on Coinbase, yet at that time, it wasn't even listed on the exchange. Not only was XRP not commonly traded on American exchanges, but there are many more reasons for this. Did you realize that Gemini never put XRP on its exchange? Winklevi is the plural form of Winklevoss, hence Gemini is the Winklevi cryptocurrency exchange. XRP has never been listed by them. But it seems like another large XRP IPO is on the horizon. Now that it hasn't been officially declared, you can't consider it to be a done deal. But people are starting to read between the lines. Now that XRP is being listed on Gemini, the stage is being prepared for the next optimistic bull run. XRP has never previously enjoyed such widespread institutional and structural support. And with so many more people getting into crypto, I just don't think that XRP's all-time high of just under $4 is the most it will ever be. And yes, it has been a very long wait. However, this is not our fault. The SEC's decision to file suit against Ripple for making false and misleading statements was completely unexpected. So XRP was essentially idling on the sidelines. I'm talking about the random $2 that didn't perform much throughout the past market cycle. The cycle reached an all-time high. To be honest, I don't think anyone can say for sure. Still, I'm convinced that's the case, as every other top 10 crypto that was present also fell into that category. That was the direction it went in at the time. Because of this, I'm going to spill the beans on a few details. I also have this anecdote, by the way. Following the success of the Ripple ruling, Deaton believes venture capitalists will become more open to smart crypto laws. But before we go any further, I should mention that I have zero experience in the financial sector. I'm not here to give you money advice. Nothing I say is correct, so you shouldn't use it to buy or sell anything. I'm merely a hobbyist who likes to share his knowledge on crypto-related issues through YouTube videos. But only as a pastime and for recreation. Now, please excuse me while I remind you to set the table. This is a tweet from the official Gemini X account on July 13, 2023, when Twitter was rebranded as XRP. The most beautiful day was the day Judge Torres ruled that XRP is not a security. The XRP community has never been more enjoyable than it was that day. It wasn't even a bull run day, yet that was still the best time of my life. You know what I mean? I really shouldn't put it that way to you. It's fine to call it a bull run when the price of XRP doubles in a matter of hours. No matter how brief it may be, it is what it is. And that amusing little bit was a nice bonus. But mostly it's just about having things laid bare and having a good time with friends and neighbors. It was because of this that I had the best day of my life. Being a part of the XRP group. I've been here for over 6 years now. But in any case, the Gemini, the Winklevi, and a brief history of the Gemini. I have observed that they have always been opposed to XRP. One of the main arguments against listing XRP was that Ripple had amassed too much value. That was one of the considerations they made. And Ripple is keeping so much XRP that they wouldn't list it even though they could. They're just not fans of listing things. But they're starting to see the light. And I think they're starting to see that it's more effective for us to band together as a community and strike back against the SEC as a whole rather than squabbling between ourselves and the crypto world along tribal lines. I think they're starting to get it, so I guess it's better that they came late than never. On July 13th, however, they tweeted something that caught my attention despite the fact that they have been anti-XRP. It's undoubtedly already been read by some of you, but it seems implausible. Gemini is looking into listing XRP for both spot and futures trade after today's judgment that it is not a security and can be sold on exchanges. Folks, you might say maybe it's just the wild and turn behind the keyboard, but I'm betting there's a little bit more to it than that. Even though they didn't formally commit, I think it's safe to assume that they will soon. Do you really think they won't want in on this? The question is why they wouldn't want a piece of this pie. So, I dunno whether you guys can pick up on it. My puppy is hiding behind my office desk. I have to bring this up just in case, since otherwise some of you would be asking what the hell that was, and I don't even know whether the mic caught it up. My dog. Is the mic picking that up? Oh, goodness, I hope the dog is beneath the desk. And now she rests. That right there is my very tiny irritant. Also, they're doing just well. Many of you already know that a few months ago, my dog broke her paw and spent a few of those months in a cast, so I won't bore you with the details. That worked out nicely. And I've only known her for a short time, but so far, she's amazing. And now she looks to have made a complete recovery. But in any case, I felt compelled to mention it in case the microphone picked it up. Well, I guess we should get on with the remainder of this. With Gemini's enthusiasm for XRP, we now have another big XRP listing in the US in the near future. Gemini, a cryptocurrency exchange based in the United States, recently tweeted a punning reference to XRP that caused quite a stir in the XRP community. Here is the actual tweet, which includes the hilarious expressions heart, listen, humorlessly, and excitement concerning XRP. And for those of you who aren't paying attention, they eliminated a couple of E's, so the sequence now reads, press X to show your excitement about XRP. What do you make of that? And when you consider their tweets on July 13th? Voici mon enthusiasme à l'égard de XO, then those sons of bitches are playing with our emotions. You know those sons of bitches season this. They're having a good time while they're at it. I'm all for it, actually. Okay, count me in. The rest of the piece. In less than 24 hours, the tweet exploded in popularity, garnering 337,000 engagements. Yes, and I'm keeping track of this 394K right now. In reality, Gemini's newfound interest in XRP generated suspicion among the crypto community, with many speculating if the lighthearted tweet was a hint at an eventual listing of XRP on its platform. Again, I'm going to take a stab in the dark. Yes, because they sent out that tweet just afterward. It's a photo, possibly from the official, showing a cat perched on the edge of a table or counter. True account, Gemini's tweet, 477,000 cat followers. They published the image of the cat with the caption, me, the intern, patiently waiting for Gemini to list XRP, and in parentheses they added, I want some 179,000 views on that one. That's neat about the cat, it doesn't really matter what else you say. They claim to be introducing the proper people to the process. They're only taunting us and having some fun, I know that. But I assume that it's insured. This article has got you completely covered. And you can look here to keep up to date on XRP. They have something like a price tracker for XRP on their website. We do not provide this token at this time. Our organization's main online hub is located here. That, I have no doubt, will be revised in the near future. Maybe you're also wondering why, on July 13th, so many other exchanges suddenly relist XRP. What prevented Gemini from finishing this earlier? If it were as easy as relisting, they would have done it, but XRP was never listed to begin with. Since I've never worked in this field before, on an exchange or otherwise, I have no idea what it takes to accept that and then interface with the actual XRP ledger itself. However, I'm not sure what has to be done in order to provide sufficient liquidity of whatever it is and to upgrade the necessary technology. I'm not sure how long it takes, but you'd think they'd have figured it out by now. However, it's possible that it's not the top priority. Whatever the case may be, it's good that they're making progress on it. It's all good. Therefore, I would not have anticipated that they would have taken any action sooner than a Coinbase, which essentially just had to flip a switch to turn XRP back on. Additionally, this from the Crypto Basics Deegan believes venture capitalists will back smart cryptocurrency legislation after the recent Ripple verdict. Following the judge's decision in the SEC versus Ripple dispute, crypto legal pioneer John Deaton of the United States has predicted that venture capitalists will embrace smart and targeted crypto legislation. What they're talking about all began when Dai emailed John Deaton, "I haven't heard you discuss how the Ripple verdict affects the institutions and VCs that were issuing and accepting tokens after Hinman's speech, when they falsely believed they had covered a consensus through the token foundry." In these situations, venture capitalists existed with structures that allowed them to accept equity in the form of tokens. Yes, and I think it's a perfectly appropriate thing to ask, considering the judge did provide a scale from 1 to 10 for evaluating programmable XRP sales. All in favor, so. When it comes to programming, we hold our own. XRP is not a kind of safety. But look at what the Ripple effect did to the institutions. Does that imply that some other companies weren't as protected as they believed they were? Just in case any visiting judges get the wrong idea? What follows is attorney John Deaton's commentary. For this reason, I remarked that I expected venture capitalists to lobby for enlightened, targeted legislation. They were undoubtedly confident going into the judge's decision because they are experienced capitalists. But as I've argued many times since the XRP judgment, there's no way you can account for the question of how sophisticated the investor/buyer is. The irony here is that many of the same VCs that acquired ETH and ICO tokens also supported the SEC's case against Ripple, also known as XRP, and dubbed it a scam. Security. A word of caution, the Howey test, when applied purely to token sales, would classify your mention of hedge funds and VCs as an investment contract, or security. Isn't that interesting? The mammals, what about them? Who are these companies that opposed Ripple and XRP? Oh, Karen, I thought, because, well, you know. Keep your mouth shut. Oh, you get what I'm talking about, I read it too. And I haven't had a day like this in almost 2.5 years. Really, this is only a demo. What a mistake they made, for July 13th became our triumphant day. As far as I'm concerned, they can snort an entire bag of eggplant emoji and enjoy themselves. You'll only feel those in your face and neck. I really couldn't give a hoot if you did it, girl. However, the prospective legal repercussions for them are less than favorable. In light of the risk of being targeted legally in this industry, it's not surprising to hear legal expert Deaton speculate that many of the companies represented here may lobby for specialized crypto legislation. I therefore wouldn't be at all surprised if that turned out to be true. They want the history because they think that if they hadn't been tribal dishes, they may have been able to push back, and who knows, maybe they could have even had a good influence by filing an amicus brief and convincing the judge to take a visit. It stinks to stink, dude. No, I don't give out financial advice. Nothing I say should influence your buying or selling decisions. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.